10 o'clock calendar. I believe only one of the parties wishes to be heard. The court has a tentative, but let me call that matter. Matter number 21, Shashank Gupta versus Leanne DeSalvo.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shashank Gupta over here, plaintiff.
All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. Chris Brainerd on behalf of defendant Leanne DeSalvo.
Good morning. Welcome back, both of you. All right.
Thank
So
you.
we had on calendar today a motion to set aside a vexatious litigant ruling. Mr. Gupta, as you know, this court can't hear that action under the California Rules of Court, can't hear that motion. The reason being, as I let you know, in a tentative ruling, under the local rules of Department 1, any request to remove a person from a vexatious litigant shall be submitted to the judicial officer who declared the party a vexatious litigant. And if that judicial officer is no longer a judicial officer of the court, the request is then made in Department 1. As I understand it, you filed something in Department 1, and Judge Riff, and that was an ex parte motion to vacate the order deeming you a vexatious litigant. And the supervising judge on April 29th, 2025, Judge Riff heard and denied your ex parte motion to vacate the vexatious litigant order, and he put in his ruling that Code of Civil Procedures Section 391.8 provides that the application to vacate a vexatious litigant ruling and pre-filing order needs to be made before the justice or judge who entered the order. And Judge Riff determined that Judge Wyndham is available within the meaning of the statute to hear the order. So under the statute, I'm not allowed to hear your motion on this issue. I didn't want to just send you around trying to figure out how to get your motion filed over there. So I've been in touch with Judge Wyndham. He's given me some dates. The motion that you have on file already and the opposition will be heard by Judge Wyndham, and here are some dates for the two of you to consider. Either May 15th at 9 o'clock, May 19th at 9 o'clock, or May 20th at 9 o'clock.
Okay. So
May 19th is better for me. May 20th is right about my birthday, and I'm going to try to be someplace cool.
Okay. May 19th work for you, Mr. Gupta?
May 19th, we have the hearing for the request for the restraining order which Mr. Brainerd filed.
Yes, that's true. So I would
May
suggest.
15th?
Yes, ma'am. That's right. I've got so many hearings. I also, if given an opportunity, would like to clean up some of the calendar in Department 26 as well. Potentially take off some of my motions pending and just kind of clean it up for the benefit of Department 26 in the courts.
Sure. Let's handle this motion first and the date setting, and then we'll move on to the other housekeeping.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Does May 15th work for both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, May 15th at 9 a.m. is fine, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to give you information. Judge Wyndham, you can appear in person, or you'll have to contact his clerk to figure out how, or I'm not sure. He's a criminal judge now, so he's not in civil. So he's not on the same system as I'm aware of. So you'll have to sort out how you can enter or make a remote appearance out there if you're not going to show up in person. But here's the in-person address. He is in Department 45. I will put this in my minute order. I'm going to make my tentative oral ruling a written ruling in a minute order. So he's in Department 45 of the Clara Foltz Criminal Courts building that's located at 210 West Temple Street. He's on the 7th floor, Department 45. So you'll have to sort out how to make a remote appearance there on May 15th at 9 o'clock. I can't give you instructions or directions on that. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with what you all have to do on your end, but you can also appear in person. And you don't have to refile the motions or the oppositions. The court will have access to those and will hear arguments and give you a ruling. So Judge Wyndham is aware that you will be going. He gave me these dates for me to pass on to you. May 15th at 9 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
9 o'clock.
All right, so that's the ruling on the motion for vexatious litigant. All right, let's handle some housekeeping now.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to take off calendar the June 4th motion for sanctions. And then there are 3 motions for sanctions that I've set for 6/26. I'd like to take 2 of those off, as not the one for the regarding the OSC rate contempt, but there are 2 others. I just don't think that cumulative going this way and wasting so much time, and and I've heard what you've wisely said is like, let's try to reduce the burden on the system and everybody involved. I just don't think that these are productive activities. And that's it. Can I take off directly June 4th my motion for sanctions, and then on June 26th the 2 motions for sanctions other than the motion for sanctions related to the OSC or motion to set an OSC rate contempt, those ex parties and stuff. I want to kind of hold that for a minute and think about it. I may take that off as well.
So let me just get the exact title. On June 26th, we have a motion for sanctions in the amount of $21,500. Is that the one you want to take off? I'm trying to figure out, because there's 2 on the 26th.
There's only 2. There should have been. I thought I'd said 3. Let's see.
Do you see 3?
What I'm saying. There's a motion for 17,250. That one I would request stay on. Any others off. And I may take that one off as well. Just that one's for the OSC, the motion OSC rate contempt for the ex parties that just trying to shut down these ex parties a little bit.
Okay, Mr. Brainerd, can I, just so that the record is clear and we don't inadvertently remove something you want on? My clerk is telling me that you can go in the system and remove them yourself. I appreciate the heads up on the record, but I don't want us to inadvertently remove a motion that you want to remain on calendar. Would you be willing to do that? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I'll take care of the 26th. Can we remove the 6-4 motion for sanctions? I don't think that's productive.
Okay, we'll take care of that one. Ms. Gonzalez, can you take care of that one?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Madam Clerk, as well.
Okay.
And then I have some more housekeeping suggestions that might help things a little bit.
Okay.
We have a lot. There's a June 3rd and a June 4th motion by Mr. Gupta. One's to tax costs, and the other is to vacate, which is, I believe, essentially the same repetitive motion we've seen before. I would request if we could either combine those 2 or continue them both to June 9th on the motion for an order to show cause rate contempt, so that we can kind of, just would take 3 to 9 hours and break it down to more like 1 to 3 hours all the way around.
Let's see, Mr. Gupta, those are your motions on May 12th and on May 4th. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. May 12th and May 4th. May 12th.
I'm sorry, May 12th and June 4th. I said May. My apologies.
Oh, yes, sorry. June 4th. Yes, that's right.
Okay, so
June 4th, yeah.
would you be willing to do that, to combine so that you're only coming on one day? The court hears.
So the May 12th is upcoming in 5 days.
Correct.
So no, that one is so crucial for me. I've worked so much for that, like, waited for like almost like 3 months. So
Okay.
I
All right.
cannot combine those.
What about
Yeah.
June 4th? What is your June 4th motion about? Because as I told you, the court doesn't look that far ahead at motions because I had 6 others today. So what's your June 4th motion about?
June 4th motion is about the vexatious litigant motion. Ruling is void because technical errors by the court. The moving party name is Kristen Leherev when it's Kristen Lahiri. I'm not on the counsel list for vexatious litigant, and it was never served to me. There is no attorney information on the top left corner. VL100, I tried to serve to you that day before yesterday by online filing. It was rejected because of your ruling that I only have to, submit it at the window number 2 in Spring Street Courthouse.
Okay.
So, that's void actually. That's
Okay.
what my, yeah, it was, I think Marky Wyndham did not file it properly, or Mr. Brainerd did it on purpose for some unknown reason.
Okay.
Right.
So
I think
what I'll
isn't that appropriately set for Justice Wyndham to address, Your Honor? And maybe that ought to be advanced and set over to May 15th.
Mr. Gupta, that's an issue that it sounds like you can raise with Judge Wyndham regarding the because that's related to the order declaring you a vexatious litigant and the form of that order.
Yes.
So I can let Judge Wyndham know to look at your motion on June 4th as well. It's called motion for sanctions, but what you're saying is that motion is about the...
No, I had a motion for sanctions on the same day. He has a motion to vacate on June 4th as well. I've taken my motion off on June 4th. His motion to vacate the vexatious litigant, the VL 100 based on technical errors remains. If you refer that to Justice Wyndham to potentially be considered on May 15th, it makes a lot of sense.
Okay. How does that sound to you, Mr. Gupta?
Okay, I will call his department and see, and I will have to see my calendar for May 15th as well. I think something maybe in June.
You have to agree. You've already agreed May 15th at 9 o'clock for your.
Oh, okay, yes,
for this motion that I couldn't hear today. But what Mr. Brainerd is saying is that it sounds like it's the same issue because you're challenging the order declaring you a vexatious litigant, which I can't hear any arguments about. It has to be heard by Judge Wyndham.
Right.
So I will also.
It is.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, for today's hearing, it was a different issue. Like for today's hearing, like I was mentioning in my pleading paper that I was not served the motion correctly. And then secondly, the proof of service is fake. Thirdly, 4 out of 5 cases which are in the ruling were settled. One case, the Discover Bank, was never filed.
Correct. But I want to stop you because I can't. Those are all arguments for why why Judge Wyndham's order. Those are arguments that need to be made to him about why, because those are all the reasons why you think the vexatious litigant order should be vacated. So I can't rule on that.
Right.
That goes to be heard by Judge Wyndham on May 15th at 9:30. And I will let you know I did.
Not 9 a.m., Your Honor.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. May 15th at 9 a.m.
Just making sure I got it right.
Yes. Too many notes here.
Totally.
Let me give you. I heard you mentioned last time we were together that you were not on the vexatious litigant list for the Judicial Council. And the clerks, I checked into that with the clerk's office, and they have indicated that they've been processing that, and that you should have. On our end, they've sent over the information, and sometimes it takes some time for people to make it on the list.
Okay.
But there is an order, so you are declared a vexatious
Okay.
litigant. But it may just be some time before you make it on the judicial council list. But I'll clarify that in my order today, that I did look into that specific issue. But again, if you're going to challenge the technicalities and the typos and things like that in the VL 100, that all needs to be done before Judge Wyndham. So I will, with your permission, because you've noticed this motion, but with your permission, I think you should have Judge Wyndham hear that on May 15th as well, that motion that you have on June 4th.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm going to let Judge Wyndham know. You'll argue those issues about the technical typos, things like that on the VL 100, the vexatious litigant list, and the vexatious litigant order. You'll hear all of that, have all that heard on May 15th, okay?
Yes.
So we're going to take your motion to vacate the pre-filing order and the VL 100 off calendar in this department and put it over in Department 45 for Judge Wyndham on May 15th, okay?
Okay.
All right. And as I said, if either of you are ever willing to talk about resolving this so that you don't have to keep coming to court, I'm happy to have a settlement conference with you to try to help you just move on, resolve the case. But I'll see you again on May 12th.
Thank you,
May
Your
12th.
Honor.
Thank you. Yeah, we are talking. He did send an email, but that was just like one-sided settlement. So we are trying to figure it out. So
Okay.
yeah, and thank you for being listening to everything. And Judge Markey Wyndham didn't used to listen to nothing, like as the other lady was talking to you. He just very, yeah, he just very aggressive and but I did see your, like you have worked for Henderson and Henderson and for defense, like federal defense as well, but you are listening, that makes a lot of difference.
Judge Wyndham is great. He will listen to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. If you want
And look
any
at his reviews online.
let me
Look at
know.
his reviews online. Thank you. Thank you. Take care.
Your reviews. Your reviews, your 45 alter ego reviews disparaging.
Hey, buddy, there are no alter egos.
Hey.
Your reviews are real.
You're out of order.
Your reviews are real.
I'm sorry, you're out of order. My clerk is. What would you like?
Your Honor, if Mr. Brainerd can go on the court reservation system and remove his June 4th hearing, I'm trying to quickly go through and find his motion. I see a motion scheduled, let's see, it's motion for sanctions showing June 26th. So I'm not finding which one he's referring to. I do see it on our hearings, but I'm trying to match it up so the right one goes off.
Okay.
So we can remove them.
Okay, my clerk is telling me that it's very difficult given the volume of filings to find your June 4th and making sure that it gets off calendar. So would you also mind?
Okay, I'll take them all off.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll file a notice of withdrawal as to the list of what I'm taking off of there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Of course, always.
And I was saying that my reviews, I have
put
my reviews with all the proof.
Mr. Gupta, that's inappropriate for the court. We're only hearing arguments about the issues before the court. And Mr. Brainerd, can I ask you to give notice? I'm going to post a minute order, and if you could just serve notice.
Yes. Thank you for the order so that it's easy.
Okay. So Mr. Brainerd will serve notice because he's not subject to a pre-filing order. Okay. Thank you both.
Thank you, ma'am.
And if you can remove my pre-filing order because I'm not able to file anything in the court, Your Honor.
No, I will not. I will not remove the pre-filing order in this case. All right.